What's going on, YouTube? GreenWitEVIL here tonight. It's the recap, the pre-release report for Sun and Moon Team Up. I had an awesome day today at the only game in town. I did the pre-release and I did the booster draft afterwards, which I placed second, which is awesome, meaning I got 5 packs of the new set Sun and Moon Team Up. So we will crack these open later on in this video. I just want to go over some of the things that I saw, new cards, decks I played against, stuff like that. So we did the pre-release. We got our pre-release boxes. We opened everything up. I didn't get anything good out of the first 4 packs, but I had a pretty good deck. So let me show you some of the new cards in the set here, which this is a reprint, Pokemon Communication. Reveal a Pokemon from your hand and put it into your deck, and if you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. This card is fantastic. This can help you get any Pokemon you need. It's not a supporter card. It's very, very, very awesome. The only cost is putting a Pokemon from your hand back into the deck, and most of the time that doesn't make a difference anyway, because the Pokemon, if you need something from the deck, the Pokemon in your hand you don't need. So that's a really nice card, good card to have back. This card worked really, really well. We'll go over it real quick here and then I'll show you why. Buff padding, Pokemon tool card. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has a retreat cost of exactly 4, it gets plus 50 HP. So we'll go back to that. This is a good card too. One of the new supporters here, Erica's Hospitality. You can play this card only if you have 4 or fewer other cards in your hand. Draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. So that can get you some extra cards for the turn. Very helpful card. I use that. Kahili here, it's another new supporter. Draw 2 cards, then flip a coin. If heads, if you played this Kahili card from your hand, put this card into your hand instead of into the discard pile. If you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card. This card was pretty neat too. I got the heads roll once, so didn't work out too well, but the card actually works out pretty good. Ingo and Emmett is actually a really, really good card. Look at this, guys. Supporter card. Look at the top card of your deck and then choose one. So you look at the top card of your deck, then you get to pick one. Discard your hand and draw 5 cards, or discard your hand and draw 5 cards from the bottom of your deck. So it's pretty neat. If you're playing this, you obviously don't, the hand you don't need. You just got to pick where you want from the top or bottom. This is pretty neat. That kind of goes with those looker cards. You can kind of control this card in a way with what you put on the bottom. I mean, also you can control what's on top too. So this is a pretty neat supporter card. So this is one of the big cards that people are talking about now. This is Jirachi. It's 70 HP, slap for 30, but the big deal is Stellar Wish. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal a trainer card, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. That is really, really, really cool. That's a big deal. This card is awesome. There's a deck apparently with Jirachi and Zapdos that came out in this set. I did pull a Zapdos, but I traded it because I don't need it. So I don't have one to show you here. But we'll move on. This was the big hitter of my pre-release deck, Muck. So 130 HP, Poison Sacs was the ability. The special condition Poison is not removed when your opponent's Pokemon evolves or devolves. So you can't remove the Poison except if you retreat, which is pretty neat. And then Toxic Secretion, 40 for 1 Psychic. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 2 damage counters on it instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns, which is really awesome. So this card, I went 2-1 in the pre-release draft, which was fun. Well, the pre-release deck building, or whatever you want to call it. But the reason why this card worked so well for me is because of buff padding. He has exactly 4 retreat cost. I ran buff padding with this, so this Muck, instead of having 130 HP, actually had 180. So he was a little bit more beefy. So it saved me twice, actually, from getting knocked out, even in a mirror match against another Muck. So this was my pre-release deck. I went 2-1. It was really fun. The packs afterwards, I got a Hoopa GX and a Tapu Koko Prism. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys saw those posts, those polls, because I posted them with the code cards. And speaking of code cards, I have code cards for you guys right now. I have a stack of code cards from the new set, so I'll kind of just go over them real quick here. You guys, I guess, can pause and whatnot throughout the video. There you go. enjoy. The last two here should be the pre-release boxes themselves. So you guys have fun with that. There you go, battle box, build in battle box. So don't ever say I didn't give you guys anything. But these are done. Hopefully you guys get something nice. And so then we did the draft. Draft. You guys have done draft before. If not, I don't want to go too much into it. But you get 5 packs. Have to pass the packs around till all the packs have been opened. You get 1 card at a time from each pack. It's a whole thing. You guys, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's really fun. But this was my deck in draft. So I had Emolga, which is a nice new card here. Nuzly Gathering. Once during your turn before you attack, you may search your deck for a Pokemon that has the Nuzzle attack. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Pretty funny, because I ran 3 Emolgas in the deck, so I was able to get them out quickly. The reason why, not because of Nuzzle, flip a coin if head your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. It's because it has no retreat cost, and that's key with the deck I was running. I had Zebstrika, which was a big deal in this deck. So the big move here is Raid. If this Pokemon evolved from Blitzel during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So for 2 energy, you were hitting for 120. That was a big deal. And then, of course, Mach Bolt for 100. He won me the my 4th match, and I went 3-1. That's how I was able to get 2nd place. I didn't think I was going to get that far ahead. I only had 1 trainer card in my draft deck because I didn't pick any, because none of them worked every time stuff came around to me. I had Sabrina's Suggestion, new card here. Your opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a supporter card you find there and use the effects of that card as the effects of this card. So pretty cool. You can kind of, if you know kind of what's in your opponent's hand. With this card here, Lavender Town, once during each player's turn, that player may have their opponent reveal their hand. That's a big deal, so you can combine Lavender Town with Sabrina's Suggestion. We're also going to combine Lavender Town with something else in a moment. Just give me a minute. So we had Sabrina's Suggestion. Another Pokemon that helped me in the draft was Kangaskhan, because of fast evolution. 1 colorless energy, search your deck for up to 2 evolution Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. I was able to get... who was I able to get? Heliolisk and Zebstrikas from this Kangaskhan. And of course, he's not too shabby either. 130 HP and Mega Punch for 80. He actually won me my 3rd game. My opponent couldn't set up properly, so I just started knocking off his smaller Pokemon with Mega Punch and ended up winning. And then the big pull from the draft was the Gengar and Mimikyu GX Tag Team card, HP 240, Poltergeist, 2 Psychic Energies for 50 times. Your opponent reveals their hand. This attack does 50 damage for each trainer card you find there. So you can kind of combine that with Lavender Town, so every turn you can kind of see what your opponent has. You can kind of calculate the damage, how many trainers they have, and you can hit them with the Gengar and Mimikyu. Horror House GX, 1 Psychic plus, at least 1 more. Your opponent... Hold on, it's tough to see with the holographic because it's a full art. Your opponent can't play any cards in their hand during their next turn if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra Psychic Energy attached to it, in addition to this attack's cost. Each player draws cards until they have 7 in their hand. Now, spoiler alert, Gengar and Mimikyu got no play for me in this in the draft. I just didn't use it. I used all the electric Pokemon with the Kangaskhan, the Zebstrikas, the Heliolisks, all that stuff. I wanted to use them, but I never got a chance to. Never actually even drew them. I drew them once, I think, in the 2nd game and put them on the bench, but it was already game over. But yeah, so that was my pre-release deck. I went 3-1. It was a very messy deck. I'm surprised I actually got 3-1. I think I got 3-1 because I just stacked my deck with Pokemon. I literally had no trainers at all. So I just stacked them with Pokemon, and yeah, so it was definitely very fun. I did some trades too. I got this. You guys saw on Instagram. I got Nita, a full art. I traded, I don't know, what I trade? The Zapdos pre-release promo. I don't need it. I know it's worth money, whatever. I wanted the full art, so I got one. But so we're on to the main event now, guys. Since I got 2nd place, like I said, in that in the draft tournament, I got 5 packs of Team Up. So we're going to crack open 5 packs right now. So let's get right into this. I'm really excited. I think I got from the left side of the box. And the first 6 packs, I don't think anybody got the person who actually won the tournament, who got first place at 4-0, didn't actually get anything. So we may have a shot here at getting something pretty fancy. Code card for you guys right there. Obviously, I don't need those codes. Far-fetched was also an awesome card in this tournament. Toolbuster, before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that screwed me up with the card on Muck. So that actually was a pretty good card to use. And then someone used Collect on me a couple times for draw 2 cards. Alolan Graveler, Brock's Grit is back. Shuffle 6 of any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. We got Execute, Helioptile, Meowth, Nidoran, Larvitar, Reverse Mr. Mime, and an Alolan Muck. Not the good Muck. And of course, you guys can see here the energies are super fancy now. Got a little extra design here. Looks like some sort of, space door from Star Wars behind them. Very strange. Next pack in, guys, we have Pikachu and Zekrom on the cover here. We are looking to get something out of this. Would be really awesome. Code card for you guys there. We got 3 to the front. We have ourselves an Evelyn, which are these cards that you need to have multiple different supporters. You can play this card. You can play this card. I can't even read today, guys. This card only if your opponent's active Pokemon is a stage 1 Pokemon. Draw 4 cards. This is not the one I was thinking of. There's another one that has this strange ability. You guys will see if I pull it. Pupitar, Kakuna, Klefki, Pidgey, Emolga, Magikarp, Execute, Reverse Lavender Town's nice, and a Ninetales Hollow, so that's pretty cool. And then a Fire Energy. Of course, the new design for Fire Energy, at least for this set. Don't know how long they're going to keep those energies like that. Guess it was about time they change them up. They had, 6-7 sets with them. We have pack number 3 here, guys. We have Venusaur and Celebi team up. Code card for you guys right there. We got 3 to the front. We have ourselves a Rapidash, Evelyn again, Nanu. Choose a basic dark Pokemon in your discard pile. Switch it with one of your Pokemon in play. Any attached cards, damage, counter, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on this new Pokemon. Pretty neat. We have ourselves a Cosmog, Magikarp, Zora, Larvitar, Psyduck, Reverse Electro Charger, and Amandabuzz. Regular, rare. So far, nothing really doing here on these packs. We still have, I think, 2 weeks before the set even comes out. Mimikyu and Gengar on the cover here. You guys know I already was able to nab a full art of them. Got a code card here. That's actually a good thing. It's going to be a white code, so maybe we got something here. 3 cards to the front. We have ourselves an unidentified fossil, Farfetch'd, Tentacruel, Bronzor, Klefki, Pidgey, Emolga, Magikarp, Reverse Torcat, and an Aegislash Hollow. So not a GX card, but Aegislash is a Hollow, so we did get, I guess, something so far. And now we're on the last pack magic here. For the first taste of Sun and Moon Team Up on the channel, we have a Snorlax and Eevee pack here. Maybe some Eevee luck from Edith and Eevee, who knows. Code card for you guys right there. We got 1, 2, 3 to the front. We have ourselves a Hitmonchan, Dragonair, unidentified fossil, Ponyta, Cosmog, Voltorb, Squirtle, Bronzor, Reverse Nanu, and an Ampharos GX. So we got a hit. That is awesome. Last pack magic works again. Look at that Ampharos GX. What does it do? 240 HP, 1 electric energy, power recharge for 30. Put all electro power cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay, that's interesting. 2 lightning energies, impact bolt for 150. Discard all electric energies from this Pokemon. I say electric and lightning back and forth, so just kind of ignore me. It's just something I do, I guess. And then electrical GX, 1 electric energy. It says search your deck for up to 7 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Interesting. Interesting. But Ampharos GX, guys, we got a hit. That is amazing. I'm so happy we did. I had such a good time today at the pre-release at the only game in town. That was awesome. Hopefully next time with the next event that comes up for the next set, I'll be able to go too. But we got ourselves an Ampharos GX here, guys, out of this opening. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like it, subscribe down below, left-hand corner. I'll pop other Pokemon-related videos up over here. I have a slew of bulk, and I have a lot of bulk. I have ETBs full of bulk that I have organized by commons and then rares and reverses. I'm gonna trade them in soon, so I can get myself some of the a team up box or two. But I'm also thinking maybe get a Celestial Storm box because we still have to find that full art Rayquaza. I know one is right there, but I didn't pull that one on this channel, so we need to probably get that done. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more Celestial Storm, if you want to see more of a search for Rayquaza. I think we need to still do that. That's just my personal opinion. But that is pretty much it, guys. Until next time, take it easy, guys. Peace.